In this video, we talked about one of the creepiest places on Earth. Before we start, please consider liking this video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos. On a small island south of Mexico City, there exists a place that is as haunting as it is mysterious, name La Isla de las Muñecas, or the Island of the Dolls. The island is infamous for its eerie collection of weather-beaten dolls, many of which are decayed, missing limbs, or dangling from trees. Their lifeless eyes stare down at visitors, creating an unsettling atmosphere. The story of the Island of the Dolls begins in the 1950s with a man named Don Julián Santana Barrera, a hermit who left his family to live alone on the island. According to local legend, Julian discovered the body of a young girl who had drowned under mysterious circumstances in the canal near his island. Soon after, he found a doll floating in the water, presumably belonging to the deceased girl. Moved by the tragedy and perhaps disturbed by the inexplicable presence of the doll, he hung it on a tree to honor her memory. But that was just the beginning. Over time, Julian became convinced that the spirit of the girl was haunting the island, and in an effort to appease her restless soul, he began collecting discarded dolls, hanging them in the trees and around his small cabin. He found many in the canals, while others were given to him by passers-by. Some were headless, others missing arms or legs. Yet Julian believed each doll would somehow pacify the spirit. As the years passed, the island transformed into a surreal landscape. Dolls, in various states of disrepair, hung from every available branch, giving the island a grim, haunted quality. The dolls' faces, weathered by time and the elements, took on sinister expressions. Their hollow eyes, tattered clothes, and exposed stuffing only added to the atmosphere of decay and dread. Some locals began to whisper that the dolls themselves were possessed, their heads turning on their own, or their hands moving slightly in the breeze. Julian's obsession with the dolls grew as he isolated himself further from society, becoming a recluse. He rarely left the island, and many say he was driven mad by the constant belief that the girl's ghost was watching him. Strangely enough, in 2001, Julian was found dead, drowned in the same canal where he had discovered the little girl so many years earlier. His death only fueled the legend surrounding the island, with many believing that the spirits of both the girl and Julian still haunt the area. Today, the Island of the Dolls is a macabre tourist destination, drawing visitors from around the world who are intrigued by its eerie atmosphere. The locals, familiar with the legend, offer boat tours to the island, guiding visitors through the tranquil yet unsettling canals of Xochimilco before arriving at the doll-covered island. The Island of the Dolls stands as both a testament to Don Julián's tragic life and a symbol of the darker side of Mexican folklore. Whether one believes in spirits or not, the island has an undeniable power to unsettle, its hanging dolls swaying in the wind, whispering secrets from beyond the grave. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more.